Hi, it's Neil. Before we start this video, I just wanted to let you know that my posting will be a little sporadic for the next couple of weeks. For those of you who pay attention, I normally post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I did not post last Thursday or last Saturday, mainly for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's been really cold outside and I just haven't feel like being out there. And I've also been traveling a lot for my real job, which pays the bills. So that has to come first. I do expect to be back on track in the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping that you can be patient with me and stick around with the channel for a little while longer till I get back to posting regularly. Thank you for all your support. Enjoy the video.
Hi, it's Neil from Mighty Little Green Machine. And today I'm going to be doing a quick little review of my Holzfforma G395XP after running some fuel through it and putting my 24-inch bar on it with the chain that I sharpened back in my in another video, previous video, on the electric sharpener, including the rakers. And then hopefully later on I'm going to go down and cut some wood with it and show you how that chain works. Let's get started. Okay, so here's the saw. I've run, I don't know, 4 or 5 tanks of fuel through it now. I got the break-in process done. If you watched one of my last videos where I was cutting wood, I was using this. This is a Holtz Forma G395XP. I paid $475 for it from a local saw shop with a 32-inch bar and chain. You can get them less for just a power head. It is a Husqvarna clone. They actually use all the same pieces. You can bolt them right on there. And I was curious to see how these things would hold up. Now, I have cut a bunch of wood with this thing. It's pretty efficient on fuel. It's always started right up. It's always run well. And I haven't had any problems with it at all. I haven't had anything break off of it. You can see it's your standard Husky looking. You get your on-off switch, your choke bar. It's got an oversized air cleaner in it. I did put a modified muffler on it so that it does have a little bit more bark. But I didn't realize, you can see next to it my Johnsard 2166. So this is about 60 cc's. This is 90 cc's. It is amazing. The other day I was cutting with both, and this is the first time I've ever been able to do that. I didn't realize how much more power this saw really had. It really cuts a lot better than this saw. This is a great saw, but this one cuts faster. When I was bucking up firewood the other day, and I had to switch to the Johnsard, I was absolutely amazed at how much power the Holtz Forma had. Now, obviously, it's 30 more cc's, but that 30 cc's makes a lot of difference. And the saw's not really much heavier, even though it's much bigger. It's not much heavier than my Johnsard, so I don't get all that tired when I'm cutting with it. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually put my 24-inch bar on it off the Johnsard, and I'm going to put the chain on it that I sharpened the other day on my electric sharpener, including the rakers, and then we'll take it down and cut some wood next time I go down and cut and see how it cuts with that. I'm curious how being a little bit lighter with the smaller bar, this works doing firewood. I feel like it'll do even better. Most of my logs, a 24-inch bar is good. I do have some that are larger, but I'll put the bigger bar back on that. If you remember, I bent my 32. I backed into it and I straightened it, and it works, but it's just still bent. So I've had the Johnsard for quite a long time. I paid, I want to say, $700 and something for my Johnsard at Tractor Supply a very long time ago. So as far as money-wise, these are a great deal. Now, you can get one for less money in the same brand, the Holtz Forma, the same size as the Johnsard. It's actually I think it's a 365 XP. And I think with the bar, it's like $420. I am going to get one and try it, and we'll compare the two when I do that. But so far, I've been real happy with this Holtz Forma. I don't know that how it would be like logging with it every day, but like I said, I've put 4, maybe 5 fuel tanks through it now. It seems to be all broken in, and it starts every single time cold, no problems at all. I've never had a problem with it starting. I've never had a problem with it the way it runs. You can see it came with some pretty aggressive dogs. The only thing, you cannot get a wraparound bar for this, and that's same with the Husky version. Now I know the Husky version goes upwards over $1,000. I've seen them as much as almost $1,500 to do that. So this is quite a savings. So if you're looking for a saw that you can put a larger bar, and I have a 36 for this, and it handles it fine. This is a really, really good value. It just kind of depends on what you're doing. I know people are going to say, well, it's Chinese, not good quality. You get what you pay for, and that may be true. But I have found so far that this saw has not failed me, and I will continue to review it as we put more and more hours on it. So let me go ahead and let's put this bar on it and get it ready to go. So I've already taken the 28 off of this, or the 32 off of it. I want to get a 28 for it. And at some point, I'm going to actually spend the money and I'm going to try one of the new lightweight bars that they have out, because I want to try it. But clutch is still in good shape. It oils up. I will say one thing, it does leak oil. I know a lot of the saws do, and I tried the trick. You can pull this off and put some silicone in here, and that makes it leak less, but it still leaks nonetheless. Let's get my chain out here. Unfortunately, it is 16 degrees outside. So it is okay, undo the chain. Pull this up. I keep putting them back in before I get them out. Okay, making a mess out of this. Sometimes I can get these pretty quick, and sometimes I can't. Take that one out. Here I'm finishing up, getting the chain installed on the bar, getting the bar put on it. Again, this is my 24-inch bar. I'm kind of curious. I think this will be a little bit lighter, and should be pretty gosh darn good for bucking firewood. It should have all kinds of power to rip right through. We'll find out in probably the next video, or one coming up soon. I'm pretty sure that when I get back from my trip this week, it's supposed to be a little bit warmer next weekend, so I'll go down and cut some wood, and we'll see how this, a couple of things. We'll see how the chain that I sharpened does, and we'll see how this 24-inch bar works on the 395 saw. So I apparently had microphone problems. I had 2 different segments that the microphone shut off, and I didn't realize it. So I got the bar back on the chainsaw and got it ready to try. As I said earlier, it's 16 degrees outside, so I wasn't going to cut any wood today. I didn't feel like being that cold, but just the Holtz Forma is a good alternative for a chainsaw if you're looking for something that maybe you're not going to use every day. So far, I've had nothing break on it. I've had nothing but complete reliability. I would buy another one for sure, and I'm actually going to buy another smaller one. But that's all I have for today. Again, I'm sorry that I'm a little inconsistent on my posting. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Maybe you even learned something, and I'll see you next time.